All right, we here. We are here. We're here a little bit early. Work got some work obligations got to do, but we here a little bit early. It's your boys, DK and TJ, DK and Tree Podcast. Man, what a week 3. What a week 3.
Mm-hmm.
And regardless of my boys getting beat last night, and we will dive into that sometime later, but it was a heck of a week 3. I mean, I didn't see some of this stuff coming. So some of these shellackings and some of these beatings. Wait a minute, they still calling the dude Daniel Dimes up in Indianapolis? What?
Sure is, and deservedly
Daniel
so.
Dimes? I'm like, wow.
Deservedly so.
It's crazy what's going on in this whole week 3. Man, I was going to jump on the Bengals. I was going to jump on. Oh, look, here got our girl. Front ready.
What's going on, Tish?
Yeah. Hey, at least they did win this week.
I guess.
Yeah,
If
barely.
that's what you want to call that.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, a W's a W. But boy, oh boy.
Yeah. At least they did get a win. Oh my God! I tell you what. Where you want? How about we just start with the Panthers? How about that? Let's get this out the way.
You know what? I think I need to say this.
Come on.
We're just going to nip this in the bud now. And Mom, if you are watching this right now, or if you are going to watch this, and yes, you love me so much that you probably will, I'm going to do something a little bit different. We never done this on this show, but we're going to do it now. I have been told on a multitude of occasions to censor myself in regards to my conversations about these teams and these games and these coaches and some decisions that are made by the week. I think what we need to do for this week alone, given the way that everybody played, the entire division of the NFC South, not named the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are undefeated, is censored. They are getting the biggest censor. They are getting the biggest censorship of the entire week. This entire episode, we're not even going to do it. We're not going to do ourselves a disservice. We're not going to alienate any fans on this episode. We're not going to do any of that. So for this episode and this episode alone, the NFC South outside of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is officially censored. I want to make that profoundly clear so that way going forward, whatever I have to say about the teams that are not named the, wait for it, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, will be exiled on full display. I do want to get that out the way now. So, you want to start with the Falcons and Panthers? Let's talk about the and the. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, Atlanta Falcons. What happened in that game?
Holy hell!
I mean, the Panthers just say, "Hey, we're not just coming to play. We're just gonna beat the brakes off of you." I mean, the brakes,
Man. 30-0.
Nothing. Not. You couldn't even get a field goal. You
30-0
halfway down the field. Hey! I got it for you. If you blink, the Panthers scored. If you blinked again, the Panthers scored. If you blinked again, they missed that. There was an interception for a touchdown. There was a run back.
Oh my God!
This has been the craziest week ever.
Penix got benched for Cousins. That happened.
Right.
That happened. Okay, this is the same Kirk Cousins that got benched for Penix last year because he realized that he couldn't play football effectively by playing the quarterback position and kept giving the ball to the other team. Okay, that is the same Kirk Cousins that played on Sunday. All right. Michael Penix got benched after him throwing 2 picks. He went 18 of 36. 50% of your passes were incomplete. Incomplete. And this isn't like the 85 Bears here. This isn't the Ravens. We'll get into them later. This isn't like this isn't like the Denver Broncos of last year. This is not one of the best defenses in the NFL. Actually, ironically, this is arguably the worst defense in the NFL. In the Carolina Panthers. And you mean to tell me you completed 50% of your passes?
Right.
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, no, it happened. Yeah. Hey, look, let's talk about it. Yeah, we talked about it.
Exactly. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Exactly. This is unbelievable. And again, the fact that the...
Wait, wrong button.
The fact that the had to sit up there and put that on display for the whole world to watch was embarrassing. No, it wasn't prime time, but nevertheless, that was ridiculous. And no, I do not care that the Carolina Panthers were at home. We're talking about arguably one of the worst teams in the league right now, in the Carolina Panthers, who picked up their first win against y'all. Okay?
Yeah.
Those same Panthers.
Yeah.
Those same Panthers. Okay?
And blew you out. Blew you out.
And again, what is pissing me off is that usually when games are happening in division, it's a hard-fought battle. It doesn't matter what the record is. Records go out the window. It doesn't matter if it's week 1, week 18, week 13, week 10, week 7. It doesn't matter. Records get thrown out the window when there's a divisional game. Why? Because all they want to do is beat each other the hell up. That's all they want to do. And literally,
all the time.
that game, no one on the showed up. No one. Absolutely no one on the... None of them showed up. None of them. We couldn't get 100 yards rushing from Bijan. Drake London was the leading receiver, and he had 55 yards. It was so bad. How bad was it? It was so bad that they turned Bryce Young into Kyler Murray meets Russell Wilson meets Patrick Mahomes on Sunday by himself. What are we doing?
Yeah, just bad. Bad all the way around. It's bad. Bad.
I don't even know. We're not doing this right now. We are not doing this.
Right. I
don't have anything else to say. I don't have anything else to say about the... I don't have anything to say about them. None. Because they clearly had nothing to show for it. They had 0 reasons for me to do so. So, for me having 0 reasons to do so, guess what? We are not going... at least me. I don't know about anybody else. I don't know about you, Damon. I don't know. But as for me, Thomas Antonio Brown Jr., yes, the full government name, will not be talking about the... No, not from me. Not from me. Not from me. So,
and on that note, we're going to end that one.
Thank you so much. We're going to get this show canceled if we keep this up talking about them. Unbelievable.
On that note, we're ending with that same team. There you go.
Like, what was that? What was that?
Okay, you want to go to Minnesota then? You want to start with that one?
Okay. Let's break that game down, because I do feel like it's fair to mention that this game involved 2 backup quarterbacks. Okay, I see you. I hear you.
Hey, welcome. I'm glad you made it to the show, man. I tell you, your Philly people, they be hanging with you. Go ahead.
I love it. But to go back to the Bengals and Vikings, I do think that it's fair to mention that this game involved 2 backup quarterbacks. Okay, this wasn't Joe Burrow and J.J. McCarthy. This was two backup quarterbacks. Well, apparently, one of the backup quarterbacks acted like it was 2017 all over again and treated the Bengals defense like it was a piece of trash. It was just a carving effect. You would have thought he was a carpenter, the way he was carving up that defense the entire time, carving it up. My God. 14 of 20, 173 yards, 2 touchdowns, not a pick. He did get sacked 3 times, so that's cool, I guess. They had Jordan Mason, who's not even the starting running back for the Vikings, have 116 yards and 2 touchdowns. They were taking turns almost. It was like, you know what? We're going to throw for one. Then we're going to run for one. And then we're going to throw for one. Then we're going to run for one. Then we're going to do it again. And then we're going to do it again. What? And then the defense, the Vikings defense, the game was going so crazy. It went so bad that one guy on defense had 2 touchdowns himself.
Right.
Himself. I want to make this very clear.
A defensive back scored more points than the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday by himself. Everybody says, football's a team sport. It's a team sport. It's a team sport. We need all 53. We need all 53. He, by himself, could have beat the Bengals on Sunday. 2 scores. In case anybody can't do math, it's 14 points.
The Bengals all by himself.
What are we doing?
What are we talking about? If you are a Bengals fan today, this is not even a discussion. This is not even a conversation. Look, I said it from day one when we found out that Joe Burrow's turf toe was going to be 3 months, which
3 months.
I'm tired of people saying that. It's the season, you stupid idiots. Okay? Yep. 3 months is the whole season. Okay? In case anybody doesn't have their math right. Okay? Or can't follow the calendar properly. All right? Your season was over then. But then this past Sunday, for y'all to play the way that y'all did was abysmal. It was a joke.
Wait. You said play the way they did. They didn't play at all.
Look, at least I can say that there was a team on this week that did not decide to score points at all. So I do have to give credit for the fact that they were able to give an effort to put some points on the board.
Yeah.
I'll give them that. It just wasn't, it wasn't a barn burner. It wasn't back and forth. But at least they could say, hey, you know what? We did have an opportunity to score, and we did. We can say that. 10 points.
Yeah, you can say that. You can say that.
But the fact that a defensive back, not a wide receiver, not a running back, not the quarterback who could run for one and throw for one, a defensive back who is not the starting corner has more points, 2 touchdowns, more points than the whole Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. What are we talking about?
What's Tish saying? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
As a team in division, Damon, watching that game, what was going through your mind? Because I know for me, it was like, what are we watching right now?
That was an abomination. I said, wait a minute. It's what? It's 14 up? It's 21? Wait a minute. What's going on down here? Watching, because I was watching the 4 games. I was like, yeah, this ain't looking good at all. I was like, this is exactly what happens when you don't protect your franchise quarterback. Look at what happened. Same thing happens. And we talked about this plenty of time on this show with that organization up there is not putting money to protect their franchise quarterback. And look what's happened. Mm-hmm. Only one full season, he was healthy. Every time he's been hurt.
Right. That's right.
Every time he's been hurt. And they just say, oh, it'll be fine. He can do it. He's our Superman. He can do this. Yeah, okay. You don't protect the guy. He ain't Superman. The guy's a kryptonite. And they wearing him out. And that's what they have done. Wore him out. And he's not going to come back this season. He ain't coming back. No, 3 months. That's December. That's the end of the season. It's over. It's over.
Come on now.
And all, some of them delusional Bengals fans, and Dante's in here, but he's on Instagram. and he's
Okay.
in that war room just like I am. And there's some delusional guy in there always talking about the Bengals this and the Bengals that. The Bengals ain't shit.
No, yeah. They're a joke.
Well, these Steelers fans showing up big here. There's my cousin.
Do we really do we have to go there next?
Hey, come on.
Do we want to go there next?
Come on.
If you are a Steelers fan today,
Tish. Hi, Bianca. I think we just met. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the family. I feel like that should be backwards because I'm the one that's. Anyway, nevertheless, if you are a Steelers fan today, there is absolutely no way that you can watch that game and feel encouraged by the offense, the defense, nothing. I don't care what the final score says. Nothing was encouraging about that.
Here he is. I told you they coming big time, boy.
I bet they are. You do understand that in this game, as much as y'all would like to say that, well, look, all we gotta do is see. I knew that was coming. We won. We won.
That's all that matters. We got the dub. Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Let me tell you something. Let's talk about this offense that y'all are putting on the field right now, where you have an Aaron Rodgers who literally is sitting up there getting peppered almost every single possession. It's every single play. I'm afraid that we're like not going to see him play the rest of the year. That's how bad the offensive line is. Okay, and he might not. I don't want to wish nothing on him. I think he'll be fine. But the way the offensive line has played is literally worst case scenario. And the fact that you're a Steelers fan and saying that is kind of proving my point. So the offensive line is playing bad. We have Aaron Rodgers, who literally his offense right now is, if it's not a go ball, we can't really sit up there and do much of anything else. The running game is ineffective. Your starting running back finished with 47 yards on 18 carries, averaging 2.6 yards per carry. Couldn't run around nowhere, okay? And the reason why I'm saying that this game, despite the fact that y'all won, was not encouraging, because the way the Patriots played was worse, because they kept finding creative ways to give you all the ball. It was like, you know what? We're going to throw an interception in the end zone so that way y'all can have a chance to score. And then next thing you know, we're going to fumble again. And the next thing you know, we're going to throw an interception again. And then next thing you know,
goal line at that.
Man,
on the goal line. Yeah.
Man.
There you go. It's all yours.
Yeah, just we no longer want to win the game. So let's find different ways to give it to you. Let's just give you the win. And they had not one, not two, not three, but 4 turnovers. 4. I don't know. I don't know if you can truly say that you are proud of a team where their offense cannot function properly, where you have an offensive line that is a walking turnstile, no matter what position it is. Guard, center, tackle, all of them are walking turnstiles. Walking turnstiles. Okay? I don't know how you see it any other way. Damon, am I off on this?
No, you're not. Because, again, that was another game I watched. And I was like, man, the Patriots just coughing up. But, see, me and Tish, you know, we do agree on something, that we don't like Rodgers. Nah, you know, we can't stand the guy. He's selfish. He said we still meshing, the best is yet to come. Okay. But we won. Here we go. Okay, you did win.
All right.
But if that doesn't come together, better than that, y'all probably won't be winning much more. Remember, y'all going to where? Dublin? Sunday?
Yeah.
And y'all got
they got the Vikings, actually.
You got the Vikings. So if you think that type of performance is going to hold up against what the Vikings did, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying that's going to be a tough one. Well, it really depends on who gets the Dublin first.
Right.
It depends who gets the Dublin first. Whichever team gets there and gets fully rested, they'll win the game.
Yeah, you would think, right?
Yeah. Watch us work. And for the Steelers fans on here, I got a good friend of mine. She's actually going to that game in Dublin. She's going to send me some pictures.
Really?
I'm good. Yes. I'm going to air on the show that she's going to send some pictures from up there because she's actually going to the game for the Steelers fans that's on the show. Us against the world, and it's a home game for us. Okay. Hey, I'm happy to have Dante back, man. We ain't had him in a while.
It has been a minute, Dante. It's been a minute, buddy.
We've had this friendly rivalry in a long time. But
so again,
for all the mistakes that they made to only beat them by 7, what does that say? You won.
Yeah.
Hey man, if you go up there. I'll put you in touch with Stephanie if you do.
I don't know. It looks like, and granted, I mean, I can't say I'm surprised because when your offensive coordinator is Arthur Smith, out of all people, I can't put it past you that they're going to have a good offense. But, bro, it's going to eventually get weird. It really is.
We can win close games at our worst. I don't know about that.
I think y'all are playing at y'all worst right about now. I don't see good football. I don't. And by the way, I do want to put this out there. We talk about Myles Garrett. We talk about Max Crosby. We talk about Aiden Hutchinson, Micah Parsons. We talk about some of the best pass rushers in this league. Is it just me, or does it feel like TJ Watt is losing a step? Like it looks like it's like I mean, I know he had the fumble recovery, but in terms of his sense of urgency on Sunday, did not look great. And as for a franchise who had no problem giving him a contract extension this past offseason, he's moving like he's 30. He's moving like he's 30. I don't know. Maybe I'm off on it. Maybe I'm watching too closely. I don't know, but
well, I tell you what. Let's watch
he doesn't
when they
look like
play
himself.
The Vikings. Let's watch when they play the Vikings. Because over 3 weeks, a lot of injuries do happen. So I'm gonna stay reserved on that. He had 2 sacks plus he got held up. Plus he was getting held up. Yeah, I double cover him too.
I mean, again, not saying that. I don't know I don't know how to feel about the Steelers. I just don't. They're 2-1, but their 2-1 is like the weirdest 2-1 of the season so far. The weirdest one. I don't know how. Like, do you prepare for the worst if you're a Steelers fan today? Do you just sit up there? Because I'll tell you one thing for sure. There was nothing about that performance on Sunday that signified, hey, we might make some noise in the playoffs if you give us a shot. None of that has been shown this year. None of that has been shown this year.
You know something? This is what's happening. The teams that nobody thought about is shocking everybody. And the teams everybody thought is going to do something, Ravens, it's down the dumps. Raven. Yeah, I'm going to pick on this. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But, hey, as I elaborated, like before we came on the air, we started slow last year and then picked up steam going down the road. So, hey, it's only week 4. We good. When we get to week 17, that's when everything's going to be, okay, where's everybody at then?
Okay.
Just feels good. Just feel good. We're going to come ready for the props. We played horrible, but on to next week. Hey, we did too. And that's how I feel. We did too. We played horrible too.
So let's talk about that game last night.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
I have said because we have been talking about it ad nauseum before last night's game. That all I asked for was for it to be
a good game. Yeah.
Yes.
A good game.
I wanted a good game.
I wanted a blowout.
You wanted a blowout. I said, especially after seeing the Chiefs barely get past the Giants. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what the final score says. Barely getting past them. It can't. I couldn't experience that again.
With the Chiefs, Russell Wilson gave up, but we'll get to that in a second. He completely gave up. We'll get to that. But
absolutely,
I have to give it to Detroit, man. The Detroit. Remember, we've talked about this over the seasons with Detroit, how they put their program together up there. Mm-hmm. They have put their program together. That Dan Campbell don't forget shit. I've said this plenty of times. He didn't forget that ass whipping when he came to Baltimore. He's like, I'm not going to forget that. So he put his program back together. He came. He got his stuff together. Hey, like what did we say last week? This is what happened with our defensive line. Ole! Ole!
Yeah, man.
They ran all through us. Nothing we could do to stop them. 2 90-something yard plays. Yep, the Lions knew the assignment. And you know something? I don't ride against my team, and no one on here rides against their team. But Detroit, man, they're a force to be reckoned with. And you know how hard I ride with Detroit when I say against the Ravens. I'm like, Detroit's probably going to win. Detroit's probably going to win. Dan Campbell has built a hell of a program up there, and it showed last night to the point that they got to Lamar Jackson 7 times. We didn't sack Jared Goff 1 time. Not 1 time did we sack him. Feathers everywhere.
Man.
They got to Lamar Jackson 7 times last night.
Yes.
But we have to talk about this one too. Derrick Henry. Henry.
Man.
3 weeks straight, he done fumbled the ball. That has cost us momentum. The Buffalo game.
Yes.
Yeah, the Buffalo game. That probably cost us the game, right? The Browns shellacked them, but last night, that momentum cost us.
That's right.
Because if he wouldn't have fumbled the ball, that game could have went either way. Could have went either way. But that's what cost us, that fumble. So listen, they targeting Henry because they don't want him to crash out. Yeah. And then him crashing out. Oh yeah. On that sideline. Yeah. I thought he was gonna break the bench.
We talk about this before we got on. And I said what's bothering me when we discuss the Ravens, not necessarily you, but just people in general, when you go on different platforms and see people talk about the Ravens, like they have this like, and rightfully so, because y'all have earned it over the past few years with Lamar, where it's like, hey, we're just gonna wait and see. Like everybody starts slow, all this other stuff. And what's bothering me when I see Henry fumbling, when I see the defense turn into turnstiles, the way it was in the running game last night.
Oh yeah.
When you see all these things, if they weren't the Ravens, if this was the Chargers, if this was the Packers, if it was the Cowboys, if it was any of these other teams, we would be like, man, I know what they did last year. But boy, oh boy, this is looking pretty weird. This is looking pretty rough. And I feel like 2 things could be true at the same time. I feel like A, we saw this slow start from Baltimore last year. They ended up in the divisional round of the playoffs. And if it wasn't for people, yet again, turning the football over, we might be talking about them being in an AFC championship game. Okay? So I get all that. The other thing that's fair to mention is that this can't keep happening, can it? This can't keep happening. Like, and we used to say this about the Chargers for years, like just how they found creative ways to lose. Like the Buffalo game, it's like y'all are up, and then the Henry fumble happened, and then the momentum halted, and it turned
and
quick.
went downhill. Quick.
Last night, we were like, damn, going back and forth. Okay, cool. All right. And then the fumble happens. And we're like,
downhill.
Damn. Quick. So it's like, I understand that y'all are the Baltimore Ravens. Y'all have talent everywhere. And I do want to make something very, very clear, because when we talked about it before the game, I said that Madubuike not being there was huge.
It was going to be huge. Yeah, huge.
It was huge. And 295 yards from the Lions is not a small number. Don't know if anybody knows that or realize that. That is not a small number. 295 yards rushing. Okay? That was like telling everything that I need to know. If you didn't watch the game, which if you didn't, I mean, I understand it's late, but you missed out on some great stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Literally, all you had to do was pay attention to that stat alone. That determined the entire game. And so, again, I understand you've had a slow start last year. You're able to bounce back and all this other stuff. That's cool. But also, the way that the defense is playing, and I'm saying the defense because I've been seeing a lot of people on the timeline talking about getting rid of Zach Orr. I really don't feel like this is on him.
I don't think this is
genuinely.
I haven't said that yet. I haven't said that.
Yes.
Yeah, I said nope. I'm gonna stay away from that one just for a second.
Yeah.
Because again, when we get some much needed pieces back, we'll see how it works out then. Now, once we get people back and it's still the same result, then I'm gonna start saying it.
Right. But so, I would even take it a step further. Like, when you have the people that you have there, it's still elite talent. Marlon Humphrey, Jair Alexander, Roquan,
who wasn't playing last night.
Who also didn't play last night.
Yep.
Okay.
Wasn't playing. Listen, I ain't making
no excuses. Hamilton.
We lost.
No.
I'm making no excuses for them. But what I'm saying is this. Whatever the disconnect is, they need to fix it. Plain and simple.
Quick.
Because
I understand that the Chiefs are the Chiefs, and the fact that we're going into week 4 trying to figure out if the Ravens or the Chiefs will go 1-3 to start the season,
right,
is not a good look. Not a good look at all.
It'll be the Chiefs.
These teams have the best. These teams have the best quarterbacks in the league. You know, two of them. Okay. And the fact that we are in a position where we're having that to be a legit conversation is concerning. And I think the fact that the run defense with Baltimore is concerning. I think Derrick Henry tumbling late is concerning. I could be wrong, but I think the same time on the clock when he fumbled was around the same time that he fumbled when y'all played Buffalo. And it was the most eerie. It was the most eerie shit I've ever seen all night last night. Because I was like, I hope I'm wrong on that. But my God, if that is true, and I don't care if it's a second off or whatever, if it's close by 3 to 5 seconds where that fumble happens, it is the same time at the same quarter in the same kind of circumstance, bro. I mean, and the thing is that Derrick Henry's 6'4". So he's 6'4" too. Like he's the same weight as us combined. Okay, how do you like fix it? Because he only really has one way to hold the ball because of how massive he is. So what do you go through in practices this week to fix him not losing the football? Because it's happened 3 times this year alone. And just to put in perspective of how crazy it is for him to fumble, he's fumbled 3 times this year already. between 2022
One in
and 2024,
each game.
3
He
times.
fumbled more. He just fumbled more than in his whole career.
Exactly.
In his whole career. But I got some
It's
breaking
weird
news.
stuff, man.
I got some breaking news. Russell
What we
Wilson has been benched. But we saw that coming.
Oh, bro. Okay. Let's talk about that game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Come on.
If y'all missed that game, I kind of don't blame you. It wasn't good television. The Giants, led by Russell Wilson, how can I say this? Was probably the most horrendous offense you'll ever see. Like, I genuinely.
Yes, we did.
It was so bad. And this is one of those moments where even though this team is in division, I genuinely feel bad for them. I really do.
I don't.
I feel bad
I
for
do
the
not.
family. Why not?
I don't. Let me tell you why. And we talked about this before the season started. Let me tell you why I
Okay.
don't feel bad. Remember when we looked at the schedules and you looked at your schedule and you was like, oh my God, the NFL is trying to screw us over, right?
Yes.
Then you
Yeah.
said you went to the Giants schedule and you said, go look at the Giants schedule. And I was like, it's worse than yours. We already said if they win one game, we'll be surprised because of how bad their schedule is. Their schedule is horrible. You got your division games. And again, and as bad as everything was with them, they could have won some of them games.
Yes.
Let's go back to that Cowboys game. They could have won that game. Could have won that
Correct.
game. But you telling me you went out there and threw for 450 plus yards, but yet you stink it up in this game with Kansas City at home? Yeah. And then when they was down near the goal line, Russell Wilson just threw the ball away. Threw it away. There was no one he was even throwing it to. He completely gave up because they took Neighbors out the game. Okay, use other receivers. Use your running backs. Use somebody. But he was counting on Neighbors to bail him out. And Neighbors couldn't bail him out because they double covered him all night. And even if he tried to throw it to him, he didn't catch a pass. They isolated him all night long. Frustrated Russell. He's like, forget it. I just give up. And you saw that in the game that he completely gave up.
Yeah. Yeah.
When they had the opportunity to even at least come close to even tying that game or even winning the game. And he completely gave up. So,
and again, if you're Malik Neighbors, like, what do you do right now? Like, I know it's your second year. I get it. Everybody knows that you're gonna suck. But how do you wait until the fourth quarter to get a catch? Like, seriously. Like, the fourth quarter and you don't get a catch? Really? Bro, what is going on? Actually, Angela, you can do all the remarks you want. You feel froggy. I mean, be careful where you land, but jump. It's today's the day. Today's the day. Go for it. But again, the fact that we are talking about Malik Neighbors not getting a catch until the fourth quarter. Are you serious? Like,
this is your number one receiver that you couldn't get into the game.
Man.
Your number one receiver that you couldn't get into the game.
And the reason why I said I feel bad is because as you're watching the game, you see Malik Neighbors. And the one thing that everybody was getting on him last year for was how much of a quote unquote diva he was with him complaining about getting the ball. Well, I'm not trying to be funny. If I was Malik Neighbors, I don't care if I'm a rookie or a 10-year pro.
Who the fuck else are you throwing the ball to? Throw it to me.
I mean, seriously, what are we doing? So he wasn't getting the ball last year. And then you had this game where I genuinely felt bad because there were opportunities where Malik was open. And if there was any other quarterback, not named J.J. McCarthy, not named Michael Penix, not named anybody else, they would have hit him. And there would have been points on the board. None of that happened.
You know something? As much as I dislike the guy, Aaron Rodgers would have hit him.
He would have hit him.
He would have hit him.
Malik Neighbors was so pissed. And I agreed with every single temperature level he was at that night. When Russell threw the pick at the corner of the end zone that was intended for Neighbors, you know how some wide receivers, like, they try, like, if it's a quote-unquote jump ball situation, they at least try to bat it away or try to get it out of the corner's hands. You saw that ball go up in the air, and he knew he didn't have a shot at catching it. And he just sat up there. The guy picked him off right in front of him, and he just said,
whatever. Why would you even throw that?
What? Why would you throw it like that? Like, at that spot, why would you throw it like that? And Malik, like, again, when the spotlight's on you and everybody's labeling you at this diva, which I don't agree with whatsoever. I feel like when you're the number one receiver, you should be able to get targets. You should be able to get receptions. You should be able to score touchdowns. And when you're not getting thrown the ball until the fourth quarter, I would be pissed off too. So the fact that happened on full display for the whole world to see, and for him to still find a way to collect himself, I know that wasn't easy. You talk about Derrick Henry crashing out. I'm pretty sure if I was Malik Neighbors, the chair is gone, the Gatorade is gone. I mean, I would have threw some people out of MetLife altogether. I don't care if I'm 6'1" or not. Somebody's getting it, because the fact that we are still here into my second year and we're still having a hard time getting me to football. What are we doing? I don't care if I know we're going to lose these games. I know. If you ask anybody that's in the Giants locker room, there ain't nobody in their right mind saying, you know what, we can win this game. We can beat this team. No one in that locker room is saying that. No one. Right. So everybody's understanding that they're going to lose this game. They're going to lose these games. So why would you go out of your way to make life a living hell for the best wide receiver on the roster? Why? Because you can't seem to throw a go ball route? Oh, I'm sorry. You could do that, because that's what you did against the Cowboys just a week before. So now all of a sudden you can't be accurate for shit. And now all of a sudden you can't wait until the fourth quarter to throw Malik Neighbors, your best wide receiver on the team, the football. You had to wait until the fourth quarter for that? Nah, man.
Give them a chance. And again, if they would have played like they played against the Cowboys, they would have won the game. Plain and simple.
Absolutely.
Because their defense is not bad at all.
No. That front seven is no joke.
Bad. Yeah.
That front seven is no joke at all.
Not bad at all. So
correct.
Again, they had every opportunity to win that game. But I'm gonna jump off them, and I'm gonna get on our favorites today. You know where I'm going, right? You know where I'm going.
Where you going with this?
It's a place up there, up north, up near Canada. It's called Chicago.
Let's talk about it. Boy, holy hell. What was that?
Where the Dallas fans at? Any Dallas fan that's listening to our voice on any platform. Yeah, come on in here. Oh my God,
bro. This is
because I came in on some of the game because I was at work, dealing with the Commanders game. And I'm not even going to talk about them because that was some shellacking up there.
Yeah.
Wait
a minute. Right. Hey, I'm starting to feel like Christian right now.
So, in my predictions, I picked the Cowboys to win that game. Boy, was I sure wrong.
Bruh.
Because Chicago was like, y'all not going to come up here, and we going to show you how we going to beat you down up here in Chicago. And they did. Oh, Lord.
Man.
So when I walked in, I saw one of my coworkers, right? He was like, watching the game. I said, ooh. I said, the Bears beating the Cowboys?
Yeah.
Man, you can leave. I said, why leave? This is good entertainment. Absolutely not. I said, you need a new team. But man,
Bro.
Chicago laid the wood to them. Wood. Now, you probably got a little bit more perspectives in the game than I did, because like I said, I really didn't get to see it. But I saw that score, and I was like, oh my God, what? Hey, Jerry Jones, if you ever hear this message, Michael Parsons, trade Michael Parsons feel for you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. How'd that feel for you? Y'all got shellacked, whipped, all that. Wait a minute. Yeah, they messed around and found out, didn't they? Ooh.
Boy. Okay. All right. I've never played the cornerback position. Okay. Never. All right. To put in the perspective of how bad this loss was, to start the game,
what? Not you saying it with a smile. Not you doing it with a smile, though.
Oh, bro. I do take a lot of joy in what I'm about to say. So we all know, for those that enjoy playing defense, that enjoy seeing good defense, that if you are a cornerback, that you can hand check for the first 5 yards. Anything outside of that, you can't touch, right? So sometimes you see people like get a hard little to throw off the receiver, right? You see that all the time. I've never seen a corner who sat up there and smacked the dude before he started running, trip on himself, and got scored on. That was the first score of the game. That was how the Bears started putting points on the board. I have never in the history. I know I've been on this earth for 24 years. I have never seen in the history of me watching and playing football. I've never seen a corner bitch slap somebody, trip on himself, and get scored on the same play. Never seen that in my life. Never. And maybe by then I should have known that it was going to be bad. But I was like, well, Dallas is Dallas. They're going to find a way to still move up and down the field. Okay, cool. And then the flea flicker happened.
Flea flicker. Right. That wasn't the prettiest flea flicker, because I did see the highlights, because that was almost messed up. But flea flicker.
I need y'all to understand. I understand that we've been giving Caleb Williams a lot of shit the past couple weeks, and even last year. If you really want to go there, that's totally fine. Rightfully so. That has to be one of the best throws of the entire weekend. It looked like it was going all the way up in the air, over the stadium, and we had no idea if it was coming down. And it landed at the end zone. They started that flea flicker, but they were on their side of the 50, their side, and launched it. Oh, it felt like 100 yards to the other side of the field. It was insanely impressive. And like you said, almost got screwed over because the running back went too far. Right. But nevertheless, the flea flicker happens where literally I don't see a defender in sight. I'm like, what is going on? And then the running game happens in the third quarter. There was a drive that the Bears had where they had 19 plays. I want to make this clear. Let me make sure I say this one more time.
19 play drive
in the NFL that ended in a touchdown, where the guy was sitting up here in the middle in front of Caleb. You don't even have to throw a dart. I'm here. Throw it to me.
Throw it to me. Throw it to me.
I'm here. I'm right in front of your face. Can't miss me. Like, that was a 19-play drive. I want everybody to understand. The reason why it's a big deal to mention that, every typical NFL team their drive usually ends in 10 plays or less.
10 to 12
if it goes
plays.
10 to 12 plays a drive, okay?
Mhm.
That's typical. That's for any team. It's the Browns. It's whoever the team is, okay? 10 to 12 play drives for any given team. 19 plays that ended in a wide open touchdown. At that point, I was like, oh, bro, man. But again, I was just like, bro, this is bad.
You know something? Again, I know we lost last night. On two 90-something yard drives. I did. But it wasn't 19 plays.
No.
Wasn't 19 plays. Get it. 19 plays, that means there was a lot of fourth downs in there, and the Bears was like, nope, we're going for it anyway. So that means we don't respect your defense. That means your defense ain't going to stop us. We're just going to run it and pass it down your throat, and there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing.
Bro.
Nothing you can do about it.
Oh, my God.
And then y'all lost one of y'all best players. CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
Gets hurt.
CeeDee Lamb, that's right. Yeah.
Hey, and I'm not throwing shade of stones here, but probably George Pickens is a little bit happy because now they can throw him the ball a little bit more.
Oh, I don't know how happy you would be when he was one of the reasons why Dak has an interception in that game. Literally, okay. He gets hit on, I think it was the out route, and it hits him square in the hand. I mean, right here. And he just hit the Travis Kelce, hit the and it got picked off. And I was just like, what? George, not you, Mr.
Right.
Pickens, not you, Mr. Sticky One Hand, not you doing that, bro. I kid you not. Eagles fan or not, I took so much pride and joy in watching that. I'm not even going to lie. That was so fun. And in fairness, it was a must-win game for the Bears too. Because if the Bears have lost that game, even if they had won the game, but their offense was still struggling, we would have some serious conversations about either Ben Johnson or Caleb Williams or both. Because the first couple weeks with them not being able to, Caleb just being inaccurate all over the place. If that had happened again, we would have been having a different conversation. But that's not what it was. Because the Cowboys defense, you know what? I feel like after
we got to do it. We got to do it. The Cowboys defense is what? What? It's what?
Stinky! I need y'all to understand something. I feel like we gave too much grace because the fact that they won the game against the Giants. It's official. And no, I don't think anybody is going to push back on this. So for the remainder of the season, because no, the Cowboys are not going to be a top 10 defense by the end of the season. So the remainder of the year, we are officially going to call them. I'm making a lot of proclamations on this episode because I'm about sick of this. For the rest of this season, we are no longer calling them the Dallas Cowboys. That is non-existent. It no longer exists. It's not even in the name anymore. Because clearly there is 25 letters in the alphabet, and the letter D does not exist when it comes to Dallas. So from here on out, for the remainder of the season, moving forward, it is no longer the Dallas Cowboys on this show. No one. I don't care if Tree shows up on this podcast. I don't care if there's a Cowboys fan that shows up on this podcast. I will always call y'all the Cowgirls because that's funny. But to say from here on out that y'all are the
Dallas Cowgirls because y'all play no defense,
that is going forward for the rest of the year. And there is nothing that can be done to change it. Nothing. Y'all traded Micah Parsons. Y'all can't get a pass rush. Now y'all sitting up there. Y'all can't cover nobody. Then you have somebody bitch slapping somebody and they get tripped on and scored on. For the remainder of the season, y'all are being deemed and called the Dallas Cowgirls. Because what y'all are putting on display is not worthy of talking about defense. That's how bad that y'all are playing defensively. Y'all ask any Cowboys defender in that locker room, how many letters there is in the alphabet, they'll tell you 25. And then when you ask them what the letter is missing, when they ask you what letter is missing, they'll say the letter D. Because they don't play a lick of defense. None. The Dallas Cowboys. That's for the remainder of the season. I do not care. I don't care who hops on the show. I don't care who comments. I don't care who likes, shares, subscribes. I don't care about none of that. For the remainder of this season, you are being called the Dallas Cowgirls. I'm holding Damon to it. I'm holding myself to it. I'm holding the comment section to it for the remainder of the year. That is going to be the top comment. The Dallas Cowgirls.
Hashtag
I'm no longer hearing anything of it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes, that's it. Label it, tattoo it. I don't care. Put it as a top comment. I don't give a fuck what you do, because it's clearly they don't care either. And I don't expect for me to be as hot as I am, but the fact that everybody was telling me when they traded Micah Parsons, man, our defense is going to be fine, dog. We going to be good, man. Man, Micah, I mean, he good and all, but man, we good. We got pass rushers. We good. We got a secondary. We good.
Wait a minute, where they at? Wait a minute. Where they at? Where are they? I'm just asking. Where are they?
Boy.
But you know something? We going to get off of them, because now I'm coming to y'all.
Okay.
Please. We come to Philadelphia.
Oh, bro.
Come on.
Bro.
You go come. We coming to Philadelphia. Go for it. It's your team. And hey, listen. And in my predictions, I picked the Rams. And I was like, It's going to be a fight. And they came to play.
That's right.
The Rams came to play. They was like, this is not going to end up what happened last year. We came to play. Mm-hmm. But they had a breakdown, and I didn't get to see the end of the game. But when you told me what happened, I went back and watched it. I said, oh, man.
Bro.
So congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles. At least there's one bird that was winning.
Yeah, not everybody's feathers was getting smacked around. Okay,
right, absolutely.
Okay. A lot of times we get caught up with what the final score is, and rightfully so. At the end of the day, if you don't watch the game, you can still be able to determine exactly everything you need to know. However, we always talk about what makes the great teams a great team. I want to put in the perspective of how crazy this game was. We score, then they kick a field goal. Then they have a touchdown. Then they have a field goal. Then they have a field goal again. Then they have a field goal again. They open the third quarter. They go in the second half, and they score again. It is 26-7. At this point, to put in the perspective of how bad it was, I was trying to watch YouTube TV while I was at work. And you want to know what YouTube TV said about this game in particular? That for whatever reason, it was blocked. I couldn't watch the game. I'm so serious. I legitimately could not watch the game. And it was, when I looked at what the score was, I said, you know what? Hey, that's one way to not make it to TV. If you get blocked, I want y'all to understand. For those of y'all that have TV,
remember? Yeah, beat off TV,
bro. For those of you that have YouTube TV, y'all know how this works. Every game, if you have Sunday Ticket, every game is shown. They have 4 boxes. Every game is shown. You can watch from, if you just want to watch that particular game, you can. No game is safe. You can watch any of them. The fact that my game that involved my team just so happened to be blocked, I couldn't watch it for whatever reason, was crazy. Then when I looked at the score and I saw it was 26-7, I said, yeah, we probably got beat off TV. Probably deserved it. And I said it to my friend. We were watching the game. We were on the phone and we watched the game. And I told him, I said, if we lose this game, which at that point, it looked like we already were, we deserved it. You start off slow. You go into halftime with not even having 50 yards total as an offense. Not good. You deserve to lose that game. But then we score. We score again. Then we score again. And we take the lead. It's 27-26. And then we missed the 2-point conversion. I said, oh my God. Of course. And we did that with 1:48 left. Then the Rams, because Matt Stafford is Matt Stafford, moves his tail, his old ass down the field on us into field goal range. We get in the field goal range. They called a timeout because they wanted to stop the clock. Cool stuff. We're like, okay, they're too close. They're about to end the game. The game's over. Okay, whatever. It was a good fight. I love the fact that my Eagles, a team where we are synonymous with, if we don't have a great lead, we automatically just suck and we just continue to go through the blowout the rest of the game. I'm glad that we fought back even if we lost. But then they set up for the field goal. And next thing you know, all you hear is, it's blocked. Picked up by Jordan Davis. Returned for a touchdown. And I lost it. I was at work. So I had to contain myself just a tad. But I lost my shit. I saw the field goal get blocked, and I saw that 365-pound man run like he was Tyreek Hill all the way up to that other side of the field for the touchdown. And I was like, this is insane. And that's how the game ended. I'll be honest. I have no idea how I'm supposed to feel about it. We are 3-0, though. And like I said earlier, the fact that we were able to come back and to fully complete the comeback the way that we did and to have it end the way that it did was impeccable.
Right. Hey, I got to give a shout out to someone that came in because he ain't say nothing in the comments yet. JB, I see you in here. Everything, all these Steelers fans that showed up. I tell you, most of the Steelers fans has showed up in here. And then it's all good. Yeah, rep your teams. I love it. I love when y'all come rep your teams. Just, hey, the only lower one has been in his Tish. Win, lose, or draw.
Just saying.
So
I'm just saying.
You know, we appreciate it. Hey, that little thing that's going across the bottom, guess what? You can call us. Because we love to hear from you. So
oh my God, you know it.
But here's the thing. Yeah. Y'all game, I was like, oh, I knew it was over. I said, oh man, this might be over. I said the Rams came to play, this and that. But you see, the game ain't over until it's over. Until all zeros are on the clock, the game is never over. Who taught us that? Kansas City with 13 seconds.
You would think.
Yeah. Game ain't over till it's over. So
right.
The simple fact, the Eagles rumbling back the way they did, and then I heard a couple of the Eagles fans, they was talking, it was like, we gotta get AJ Brown more involved in this and that. AJ looked angry when he caught that ball and shoved that guy to the ground. He looked angry, okay? It was like, I woke out of my slumber and I'm hungry. And you gave me that ball. Yeah. That's my food. Get out of my way, because now I'm gone. So, hey, congratulations to the Eagles. They won. Yeah. What we say, the NFC South we're not talking about? Other than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
They're censored. If you are and your name is not the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're going to shut it down now. So if you are a fan, I'm sorry, Mom. If you are a fan of, I don't even care the fact that they won. Just the fact that they sit up there and did that was crazy. But nevertheless, if your name is not the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I don't want to hear anything about anything from the NFC South. Nothing. Absolutely not. They are censored.
Don't y'all play them? Think y'all got them coming?
We got Tampa. We got Tampa on the road. Oh my God, I hate it. Oh my God. Okay, I feel like I've been ranting this whole show.
I think they said that y'all haven't beat them on the road.
No, we have not. Let me. I feel like I've been ranting this whole show, and I appreciate you allowing me to express myself as freely as I can. I need people to understand my rant when it comes to the NFL. Why is it that when y'all make this schedule every single year, it just so happens that we have to go on the road to face Tampa in week 4 of the regular season? Why can't it be week 8? Why can't it be week 10? Huh? Why can't it be week 17? Why can't it be week 14? Why can't it be at home? Huh? Why does it have to be week 4 on the road against Tampa? Why do we got to deal with that? Huh? Why? And now, what makes it worse, both teams are 3-0, so somebody's got to lose. And we have Tampa and the Buccaneers playing Tampa and the Buccaneers. Baker and the Buccaneers playing like it doesn't matter what the score says. We're just going to find a way to win no matter what. We got to deal with that at home. Bringing in the Super Bowl champs that had an emotional win like that. Why do the Eagles, why do the Super Bowl champions, why do we have to sit up there and deal with this on our schedule year in and year out? This is now 3 years in a row. 3 years. Week 4 on the road, Tampa Bay. Why? We can't do anything else. We can't put up anybody else. It can't be a division game. We can't go against the Commanders. We can't go up against it can't be anybody else. It just gotta be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers week 4. Why us?
Going to be interesting. Like I said, the way they're playing and finding a way to win, y'all can't start off slow at all.
No.
You're not. Y'all can't start off slow at all. So, oh my God, it's this is crazy.
I had to get that out.
This is crazy.
I had to get that out.
Yeah, this is crazy. No one wants to call. I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
Hey, you come on screen with us, or you call in it. You call directly into the mixer. Nobody wants to call. Okay. Again, we love to hear from you.
Let's
to hear from you. But
you were at the game. Oh, thank you. Thank you for a great segue.
My Commanders. Wait a minute. Don't come for my Commanders. Hey, listen, y'all won. We ain't coming for them yet. Not yet.
We're doing it now. Okay, so look, right?
Go.
Apparently.
Hey, this for you.
Every year, we just can't play nobody else. Nobody else in week 4. No one. We can't even be at home. We just had to be on the road to Tampa. I mean, I'm pretty sure the players, I'm pretty sure the coaches, I'm pretty sure they all enjoy the sunshine that is Tampa, Florida. But come on, man. We went there last year, and to put in perspective of how bad it was for us to be there, it was 110 something degrees. And we had to play that game, and we had everybody that were dealing with cramps, had to get fluids every 5 seconds, the whole 9. That's how hot it was being in Tampa. And we had to deal with that again. Now, I got that out the way. Okay. The Commanders. The Commanders, okay, where they're 2-1, and it seems like it doesn't matter if you're at quarterback. It doesn't matter if I'm at quarterback. It doesn't matter if I have my left foot at quarterback. They just put up points just for the sake of putting up points. Now, I do understand that it is the Raiders. I understand that the Raiders are a joke. I get it. I really do.
Gino need to give it up. Give it up.
I was getting ready to say you were at the game. So what? So put into those perspectives. See, that's what I'm talking about.
I went to those games. Ooh, Lord.
That's what I'm talking about. I know I'm not tripping. That's why I'm being loud about it. That's why I'm getting tired of it. That's why it's getting on my nerves. It's nauseating. It's frustrating. And I can't stand it. It's making my eye twitch right now. It's pissing me off. I just need you to understand it. I need you to know that. Okay. That's why I'm venting for us. Okay. I'm venting for us. I got you. I know. I get it. Okay. We're going to stay in the division. Woosah. Okay. Marcus Mariota is the greatest compliment you can have to Jaden Daniels as a backup quarterback for that roster. I think that's fair to say. Someone that can move around, someone that can just get the ball out of his hands quickly. I mean, Marcus Mariota, 2-yard run, touchdown, field goal, field goal Raiders, field goal Washington, touchdown, tied up at 10. Then 60-yard touchdown. Then it was a field goal to go into halftime, 10-20. Then next thing you know, the Raiders don't score again until the fourth quarter.
Right.
There was a punt return. There was a 1-yard score. And then at that point, it was 34-10. So who really cares? Who's really watching? Then the Raiders thought it was a great idea when it was time for them to score again, that they wanted to do a 2-point conversion to be cute. That failed. Then they scored, made it 24-34. That didn't go over well. It was 61 yards, though, so that was kind of crazy. And Marcus Mariota decided to score another touchdown just for the sake of throwing one. And next thing you know, it's 24-41. If you are a Commanders fan, look, I know we all love Jaden Daniels, but the fact that we got to see that is a very encouraging sign to know that regardless of the severity of his injury, that they are going to be, I'm not going to say they're going to be good, but they will be just fine with Mariota being back there. At least for now.
Yeah, at least for now.
Yeah, because 41 points is no joke. Clearly, there are some teams that thought it was a great idea to not put up anything. So the fact that you were able to put up 41 is very encouraging.
Wait a minute. Yeah, that team.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, with the goose egg. Yeah, that team.
Man, piece of shit. Unbelievable,
right,
man.
So who's your first brown bag? Oh, I got you, but go ahead.
I think my first brown bag has got to be, and this is the first time this ever happened on this show. The first brown bag of this week is going to be the how do you play a team in division and decide to put up 0 points? 0. The fact that y'all decide to put up 0 points against Bryce Young when y'all decide to turn Bryce Young into Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray, and Patrick Mahomes in his prime, all built into one. Really? So gets a brown bag without question. I don't even think we need to hesitate. They suck. They suck. It's ridiculous. We don't even need to go no further. They might need to get ready for their head coach to be fired, the whole nine, because this ship is not working. Clearly, it's not working. I don't care if it's week 3 going on week 4. It's bad. So by default, the gets the brown bag for me. Who's yours?
Oh, you're gonna love this one. The Green Bay Packers.
Oh, yeah.
You lost to the Cleveland Browns.
Bruh.
And, they call these trap games. Get these trap games out here.
Yeah.
So I guess that was a trap game for them. I don't know if they took them for granted. I don't think they did. Y'all better start putting some respect on Cleveland's defense.
Oh, bruh. Yeah.
Cleveland's defense is no joke. I mean,
no,
it was against us, but
right.
It's no joke because of the simple fact that them boys was going out there to play. We just talked about this earlier. Myles Garrett is a beast.
It's a bad man.
He is a disruptor. Him and J.J. Watt, you got to put them right there the same. They're disruptors. And they would disrupt anything. And you saw what they did. And they end up beating the Cleveland Browns beat the Green Bay Packers.
Wow.
With Joe Flacco as their quarterback. Let that sink in.
Unbelievable.
With Joe Flacco as their quarterback. and they beat Green Bay. But yeah, I got that one. Go ahead.
All right. This next, you know what? I might just do the whole division, but I can't because that would be defeating the purpose. The way that y'all played in the Pacific Northwest against the Seahawks, yeah, y'all suck. Bad. Like really bad. I need y'all to understand of how crazy it was, how bad it was for you to be a fan. Because the way that they played was Seattle, touchdown, Seattle, touchdown, Seattle, touchdown. That was the whole first quarter, 21-0. Then it was, you know what? Y'all decided to put up a field goal. That's cute. But then, touchdown, field goal. And then, we'll put up a field goal. You went into halftime 38-6. Hold up.
38-6 halftime. Really? 38-6.
What the hell?
Shellacking.
What the hell?
Shellacking.
So if you are the fan of the way that they played, if you are a fan of the, I promise you, the biggest brown bag. You get the brown bag on top of a brown bag. You get a tower full of brown bags. You get a brown bag full of shit. You get a brown bag that's so disturbingly disgusting that can't nobody touch you. You that's the way that they played. So if you are a fan of the and that is your team, you are a fan of that team. And I know one personally, so they may not watch this show for the remainder of the year, and that's totally A-okay with me. But if you are a fan of, y'all are getting the brown bag tower. I don't think I ever said that before. Y'all get a brown bag tower.
I like that one. Brown bag tower.
Oh my God. What was that? You got any other ones?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
That other team that played Chicago. Yeah, they get one.
Oh. They have a new name on this show, do they?
Yeah.
What's that new name again?
Wait a minute.
The Alice Cowgirls.
Oh, you know it. You better shout to the rooftops, buddy. Hell yeah. The Alice Cowgirls. Ask any Dallas defender. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just screwing it up. If you ask any Alice defender in that locker room, how many letters are in the alphabet? They will tell you 25. Why? Why do they tell you 25? And when they ask and they wonder what is the letter of the alphabet that they're missing, they're going to say, well, you know what? There is a letter D in there. Don't know if you ever heard of it before, but you know, that is in the alphabet. But y'all say it's 25. I'm gonna actually believe y'all and say yes, that's 25. Because the way y'all played was stinky. Yeah, man. Y'all get brown bags on end. Please. Unbelievable.
Again, that ends my brown bags.
That ends yours? I'm not done. See, this is what gets me. When stuff happens, it just grinds your gears. It gets your mind thinking. And I'm not done. Because there's one last one. It's one last one. And we have to watch an abysmal performance transpire in front of the whole world for the whole world to see. And this brown bag isn't necessarily going to the team. It's going to go to one player that we had to watch lose his job in front of the whole world because of how bad he played. Russell Wilson?
Wilson.
You, sir. Wait, where's my pen? Do I have a pen with me? I think I have to bring this back. This is a classic. Where's my pen? I have a pen right here with me. You, sir. You just made the list. Okay? You get a brown bag beyond imagination. I don't know how you can decide to be so inaccurate, hold the ball for so long, decide to miss the best wide receiver on your roster all game long, and have the nerve to put down on full display for the whole world to see. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I'm not a guy that loves seeing people lose their jobs. Hate it. Can't stand it for anybody. But for someone that deserves it because of their performance, oh yeah, without question, staying in division. Russell Wilson, the Alice Cowgirls, y'all get the biggest brown bags there is for week 3. The biggest ones. And as for the NFC South that's not named the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, yes, I'm talking about, yeah, all y'all get brown bags too. Even the one that won the game. I don't care. I don't discriminate. At the end of the day, y'all suck. Y'all are a disgrace to the league right now, and no one wants to see y'all play football. No one.
Hey, that nickname's off of y'all now. Off the NFC East.
Man, oh man.
But really, you hope you hit the nail on the head.
Oh my God.
Hey, listen, it's crazy. It's crazy. But we're going to see how crazy this week 4 about to be.
Man. Unfucking believable.
Yes. We appreciate each and every last one of you that comes on here, comments, show your love for your team. Again, y'all can always call us too. That's why I put that thing up on the screen. Y'all can always come on every day. And Nicey, she's a fellow Eagles fan. She's been faithful.
Birds.
You know, she reps the team, and I appreciate her. And I actually appreciate her commenting on the show because I've been trying to get her to interact a little bit more. So I appreciate you. That's right. TJ's your advocate. He has a whole city that he reps up there. So, again, we appreciate each and every last one of you. We will see you again next Tuesday. Predictions I will put out tomorrow. Thursday night football. Then, Sunday. Sunday morning starts with the Steelers. So we'll see if Grandpa Aaron can pull that off over there. And then we got the rest of the games. Monday Night Football. Tuesday, we'll be right back here next Tuesday for you to rep your teams. You to come talk about it. The times are varying a little bit because of the work schedules. Yeah. But, hey, I'll start putting it out what the times will be so everybody know when to come in, rep your team, and stuff like that. We enjoy the engagement. We will see y'all later. We will see y'all next week. We appreciate y'all.